We've got another spooky game today. It's going to take us a while to beat. That's why I'm starting early in the day. But it's a game inspired by some very, very, very famous horror writers and artists, mangaka. Junji Ito, if you know any of his works, very famous, very amazing artwork that he does, horrifying artwork indeed. There's actually an anime that came out recently of his manga that he's been coming out with. And then it's also inspired by Lovecraftian horror. Now, if you don't know who H.P. Lovecraft is, he was a writer, I believe, back in the early 1900s. I could be wrong on that. If I am, I apologize. But he created these horrors, usually having to deal with ocean-related things, stuff like that. It's a very unique kind of horror and imagery that he uses, and we're playing a game that is heavily inspired by those works from Junji Ito and H.P. Lovecraft called World of Horror. Now, it's an RPG game that you go around investigating things to prevent an apocalypse from happening, I believe. Once again, I could be wrong on that, but I'm not entirely sure. But let's stop with the Silent Hill sound and get straight into it. So I'm excited for this game. I've seen a decent amount on this game, not a ton, mostly just like the imagery and stuff that's used in this game, and I think it looks really, really, really cool. But one of the reasons why we're starting so early in the day is because it is I think it takes a long time to beat. So, but I love Junji Ito's artwork. His artwork is phenomenal. So I'm excited for this. Trying to hit the volume right. I like this little kind of thing it has going on here. Shiokawa. Let's just get into it. New story. Would you like to customize your next playthrough's look? There are many color palettes and displays to choose from. I guess 2-bit? So it's a little more, I don't know. All right. What I am going to do is I'm going to blow this up a little bit so that's a little bit easier to see for y'all. Hopefully y'all can see that. Hopefully that works. There. Hopefully that works. That'll help you see it a little bit better. I didn't know that. It's like, is there a way to do it full screen? Alright, if it's your first time playing World of Horror, it's recommended that you start with the spine-chilling story of School Scissors option before trying more complex playthroughs. Okay. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. A tiny section of a standard playthrough showcasing one of the available mysteries. Sea of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980-something. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. There. The rapid technological process of modern era brings comfort, but also unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and dwindling sanity, we will investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at the station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Oh, cool. Why is the top of this white? Okay. I'm not going to question it. Let me... Okay. Sorry, I'm messing with the TikTok live. Alright. Welcome to World of Horror. Important messages will appear here. Found a new item, a straight razor. You found a new item, takoyaki. Or taiyaki. You've been following this weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the skin hag at the nursery. It's a race against time, and you can't rest until our town is safe. Is there like options I can look at? So, certain mystery. Spine-chilling story of the school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the wildest smile and the sharpest scissors. Guess we'll investigate. School is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you will need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Okay. Access your storage, explore the school, perform the ritual. Well, we need the stuff, so we'll explore the school first. I like that as a little like chibi design. Tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stop you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Sure, maybe we'll get some out of it. Luck check, failure. Oh, it's low-key like what do you call it? What's it called? D&D. It's low-key like D&D. Kirby substitute teacher hands you dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Should fetuses have so many legs? Resolve. Feel something horrible is happening within school. You must hurry and find the items. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart is beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Peek outside. To open the door, click the handle. What the hell is that? You shouldn't risk that again. That's fair. You enter a damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you were looking for? Sure, we'll go in the water. Prepare for combat. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. Ew. Bloated teacher. There's some fat guy in the school swimming around. That's great. Okay, you can see it. Good. Just making sure the stream looks correct. There's like, y'all can't see it because I have zoomed in for y'all, but it's like there's a white bar at the top of the screen. Here, see that. Should be fine though. I want to try and get to the whole screen so you can see it. There we go. That might be a little bit better. During each turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and moves from the action ring. Once you fill the sequence bar, press the launch sequence button to finish your turn. Okay. So... fill the combat sequence to the white bar with combat moves and click launch sequence to attack your enemy. Oh. So we can like kick. Okay, the only thing we can do is kick. So we just fill it up as much as possible. And then launch to attack. Turn 2 begins. With time, you'll discover new combat moves available through your action filter. But first, you need a weapon. Find and choose an action called Look for Improvised Weapon. Where does it say it? And the support actions. Oh, look for improvised weapon. Okay. Sure, we'll do that. Look, a new item appeared in your inventory on the upper right. Ew. Your upper right corner. What? I'm a little confused. Select the item with your cursor to open the item submenu, then select the equip button highlighted. Where on the upper right? Let's just kick. How'd that do nothing? Prep, kick, prep, kick. Okay, we defeated him. You found blessed chalk, which you can use to draw a sigil for your ritual. You copy the sigil the best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it will be enough. Friend's diary. Can we read it? Mara's acting strange. A strange tall woman's been following me all day. Can't read that last part. Hidden candles in one of the classrooms. Interesting. Okay. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Come closer. Ugh. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll, and what you see is horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Decline. Suddenly grabs your hand. Oh, I insist. Lucky check success. Found holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed in the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Wait. What? What's that? Ugh. Sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Have you drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch as a twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises an enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Prepare for combat. Twisting, twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Oh, that's cool. That's cool artwork. Okay, so we have a straight razor. Equip. I equipped it. Oh, you don't have time to change equipment. Just kick the hell out of her. Yeah. Is that my health? 2? 2 HP? Is that really all I got? Can I equip a branch? Oh, hell yeah. Let's do a strong attack, and then a mini attack, and then that's all we can do. Frozen in fear, you watch as she gets closer. Sharp scissors are slowly cutting through your cheeks as she asks you, "Am I beautiful?" You perished. Great. Playthrough lasted 14 minutes. And what were we supposed to do? We just got cooked. Oh, there we go. Hold up. Hold up. I'm fixing the game. Okay, so full screen has to have the, Interesting. Oh, cool. You can change the... Kind of like the pink. There are a lot of palettes. Let's do Abyssal. That looks cool. Okay, we'll try this again. New item, Taiyaki. Story so far. Okay, so we didn't get anything. What was that? There was something like right there. On the roof, you find a girl your friend was talking about. In one hand, she holds a bag, and the other, a pair of blade scissors. Oh, this is a woman. Why are we already fighting her? Okay, so we can't equip the straight razor. All we can really do is kick. Found a broken bottle. Okay. Nice. Okay, we found the candles. Here she is. Prepare for combat. Let's go. Use my broken bottle. We can dodge. Let's do a strong attack and then dodge. That's 115 to dodge? Jesus. Let's do 2 attacks, I don't know. Dodge and do a basic attack. Damn, we're still getting hit. We're gonna die. We're not even doing any damage. Oh, spiritual actions? Oh, wait. You can just pray a ton and gain all of our health. Oh, okay. Hold up. Scamp, scamp, scamp. When does this game get good? Investigate. Speedrun. Speedrun. Tale of scissors or whatever. Any percent. Speedrun right here. Alright, kick a couple times. You gotta kick a couple times and then you look for improvised weapon, then you launch the sequence. Bang. You found a branch. And then you brandish said branch. And then you attack with said branch. And then you win. Corridor, come closer. Resolve. Look, there's like Cthulhu right here. You see that? Ain't that cool? Ain't that really cool? Cthulhu. Prepare for combat. Alright. We're gonna look for another weapon. And then we're gonna pray to get health back. See? That worked pretty well. We got broken bottle. That's 3 damage. 90 speed, 90 speed. Okay, it's literally the same thing. Why can't I quit this? That's so annoying. Were we just not able to attack? I don't understand. Okay. I don't know if we're supposed to beat that. Maybe I'm not getting the ritual done in time. Okay. We just gotta lock in. Bang. Damn, I thought I had her. There we go. Oh! I didn't even know you could do that. Wait. I'm dumb. What did the sigil look like? I didn't know I was supposed to memorize that. Oh, wait. Okay, access storage, friend's diary. There it is. Okay, so it's a triangle with like half a pair of scissors and a line. Okay. So, triangle. Shit, which way was the triangle going? Okay, triangle was on the bottom. Okay, I think it's that one. Then the half pair of scissors and a line. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. We figured it out. Okay, we found the candle. Yeah, that's it. Now's your chance to fight this horror. See? Okay, it has less HP this time around. Nice. Alright, let's just attack with the branch. Oh, it's working. We're actually doing something this time. Oh, she's got no shot. We're a little blade up, but this attack should take her out. We still died! Bro. Alright, we're speed running. Broken bottle. You know, I feel like a broken bottle would be a little bit stronger than branch. You know, I could be wrong, but you know, I just feel like a broken bottle would be stronger than branch. Oh, if we lose all of our reason, we die too. Interesting. Okay. What? Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see a bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity looming over the school's roof. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry, or risk being noticed by whatever other eldritch horrors still lurk here. Let's sneak. Dexterity check success! You succeed in grabbing the backpack and return to the staircase leading back to our world. Cool. Alright, let's see what it is. What the fuck is that? Okay. Is that am I seeing that right? Is that it? Okay, I think that's it. I'm hoping that's it because I really don't want to run through this for like the 10th time. Oh, we never found a item. It won't even let me do anything else. Oh, I guess since I'm still in the tutorial, it won't let me. We'll get Taiyaki. Damn it! Bro, I've been doing this for 40 minutes. I've been stuck on this first mystery. Okay, if we don't get it this time, we're just gonna continue and not worry about it. Put the straight razor as my weapon. Use that. I think that's what I was missing, was using the straight razor. Okay, bottom, star, and then droopy scissors. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do it now. Library. Perform the ritual. Okay, we're using the straight razor this time. Prepare for combat. Oh, that was big. Let's go! We defeated Scissor Woman. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. You find your friend gravely wounded, but alive. You help him up, and both of you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. Spine-chilling story of school scissors ending A. Nice. It's not the only mystery that's plaguing this town. You must continue your investigation. Interesting. Alright, so we can play that one. I guess we'll just go along with the, We'll leave the difficulty as is. It's on normal. We'll leave everything on normal. We'll do extracurricular activity. Sea of Shiokawa. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Rapid technology. Old gods. Nice. Okay. Kithak Atrasu is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Old gods rule. You can't escape from combat encounters. And backstory is World of Horror. Nice. First time playing, select this. Welcome, and thank you for trying World of Horror. Inspired by the adventure game from the 80s, the visual overload may initially be a little disorienting. In this short tutorial, I'll do my best to explain various elements and prepare you to fight the horrible old gods. Powell, the creator of the game. That's the main game screen. Here you will interact with your surroundings, solve mysteries, and fight enemies. That's you on the right. World of Horror has RPG elements, and your attributes are described by 6 basic stats. That's your inventory. You can keep up to 4 items. To inspect, use, or equip anything you pick up, select the item in question from this area. There are 3 equipment slots. Equipped items do not count towards the 4 items limit. A is for weapon use in combat, and B and C is trinkets and armor. As you progress with your playthrough, more helpful tips will appear. Would you like to turn the combat tutorial on? It will start during the first enemy encounter. No. We already know what to do, because we did the tutorial one. Let's go to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Let's go inside it. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. Okay. Well, I guess we're not going to the lighthouse. Let's go to my home. Check your mailbox. Empty. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You're not currently investigating a weird mystery. Recent newspaper clickings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Alright, start a new mystery. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Okay, cool. Oh, that's cool. So you choose a mystery and then get different endings based on that mystery. Curious case of a contagious coma. Late brief of a beckoning bulletin. Tragic tale of the thaumaturgy teacher. That's it. Okay. We'll do curious case of contagious coma. That's interesting. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. To advance this mystery, investigate the circled location. As you process the location and the rules may change. Or as you progress. So, I guess travel to school. Patient 0. Let's check the news report about weird and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. We'll go to the library. Many of the books you find were donated after the accident of the university building. We'll study old tomes, see if we can find something about comas in the old tomes. Interpreting the old incomplete translations is a tedious task. Finally, you find the fragment you're looking for. New spell. Interesting. Go to schoolyard. Heard the latest gossip. How'd you do on your English exam? How'd you do on your English exam? It's been so hard getting sleep lately. Keep hearing a wailing sound from this third stall. Let's see. Michi is reading horror manga about spirals. They look fine. Oh, it's probably the that's a reference to Junji Ito. That's cool. I like that. I'll ask her to join us. Sorry, I don't have time for a game. Give me a break. Oh, she joined us. Cool. Student F. +1 perception. Nice. Force to help you. I'm gonna force everyone to help me. Come on, let's go to the library. Feel the gaze of the librarian. Make notes. Oh, I was supposed to click investigate school. Okay, whatever. What is that? Oh, God! First mention patient 0. Okay, we'll go downtown. Go downtown, investigate patient 0. It's getting dark as you arrive to the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze upon your back. Let's confront them. Who's looking at me? A priest from the nearby temple asks you what you're doing. When you can't make up a lie, you're thrown out. Okay. Oh, hospital. We're supposed to go to the hospital. You meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital watching the sunset. Now would be a perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Now let's ask him. Her stories about missing patients, mysterious surgeries, and a strange infection are helpful, but they kill the mood. Yeah, well, we got mystery to solve. Let's go to the waiting room. Stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that promises to revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. Sounds sketchy. I'm not doing it. Go in the consulting room. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. The elevator doors open. Select check success. Elevator's doors open to revealing a hospital corridor. Alright, now it's telling me to go to Investigate Village location to complete this event. Take a ride. Is there a village? Oh, travel village. What the hell? You stand in the middle of a fear, frozen in terror. A rip in your reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world that's just an illusion. Let's go in the portal! You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Lost in time and space, you drift into nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. Go towards the pyramid. Strength check failure. The frozen guard corpses watch you silently as you cut yourself on the razor-sharp edges of the ice. What? We got a mangled hand? Okay. Alright, investigate the village again, I guess. You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. Sukuna? Did we just find Sukuna? Old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness. Dust of seeing. Man dabbled in magic. You found your journal. Describing a certain village and instructing for a summoning ritual. Seems he tried to contact an entity from dream realms. Huh. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone on the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on the backpack lying nearby. We'll take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. You run behind the door. She starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. That's sad. Damn. We'll rest. It says to go to the circle locations. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Sneak past her. Dexterity check failed. You manage to sneak past her. Unfortunately, the old cabinet squeaks loudly, waking the nurse. You're thrown out of the hospital. There it is. Let's hope you find your answer. Oh, investigate the quarantine wing. You manage to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reach the quarantine room, where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. We'll use the dust of seeing. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. It reveals weird, elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Prepare myself! Creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town has taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish! Ugh. Interesting. Guess we'll use jewelry. Improv. Unplug life support. Seems to gain strength from the sleeping. Unplugging the life support. One of them will weaken the monster but kill the patient. Man. Who cares about the patient? Unplug all the life support. All right, now, you know, it's 2 people to save other people. We got branch, baby. We've got a branch. Bang! We defeated the Dream Devourer. Creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back into a now closing hole in the ceiling. You've managed to catch a glimpse of the other side. The sight of the other side makes you fall to your knees. It wasn't the creature's body that you managed to cut off. It was merely a finger. Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain, though. It's an end to this weird illness. Curious case of the contagious coma ending A. Rewards for solving the mystery. Dream Eater. The hospital is now safe. Knowledge is key. Plus 30 experience. Through investigation. Plus 15 experience. There's still hope. Minus 5% doom. And time passes. Plus 1 day. Nice. To gain a level, press the flashing experience button. Choose 1 perk. Plus 1 dexterity. Smaller doom penalty from running a combat. It's always boosts the strength. Reason is kind of low. The old god stirs. Cut from the outside world. The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be the radio mass failure. There's something about a lighthouse. But we haven't been able to get any keys, so... Oh. Find a small key. Take the key. We got a key! It's our new mystery. Alright, so we've done one of the endings of... that one. We've done this one. It seems like we can't even do that one anymore. The bloody brief of beckoning bulletin. As decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all of the messages on the bulletin and even post your own to start a conversation. Many of them use to share files or to chat about their favorite topics. Everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, some things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Interesting. 4 suicides. Investigate the forest twice to complete this quest. Alright. We'll investigate the forest twice. Discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. Tent has been knocked down, and food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Search the tent. Luck check success! The sleeping bag has been torn to shreds. You find a wallet nearby. There's no ID card inside, but you're sure the absence of cash is the least of your missing owner's problems. Nice. That pair has been following you since morning. Finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling that it was only to get worse. Interesting. After searching deep woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. Even if... This? Oh. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Shared death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Inspect it. Nothing happened. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there is no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library will work. Itoto flame. Interesting. Weird bubbling sound lures you into the dark shower room. On the floor, you find a swimsuit thrown over a grotesque leathery coil. Wait, that's not a coil. A person! Drain swimmer. Can I use... Deals 8 damage. Did I... Oh. Damn, I just one-shot them? Hell yeah. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Nice. Sudden growl coming from behind the corner makes you stop. Ew, ghoul. Itoto flame. Bank. Bank. Okay, it's not doing anything. Kick the hell out of her. There we go. Alright, we need to rest. Not trying to be caught lacking with no help. Alright, bet. Damn, our computer's heavy. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave one step at a time. While looking around for the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin is ghastly pale, yellow color. Sure, we'll look at it. Intimidated, you're haunted by nightmares. Great. Wipe the sweat from your brow as you finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. Newscaster on TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Investigating the fire escapes. Putting your hand on the hole was a bad idea. Seeing the big spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. Great. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff looks exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room into the hospital corridors. I'm sorry, have you seen the doctor? He suddenly disappeared. I'm not sure whether the surgery is over. Oh, God! Their chest is just open. I don't know. I don't know if that's optimal right there, ma'am. You've got a little. You've got a little hole there going on in your chest. You might want to get that checked out. You know, I don't think that's very healthy, if you ask me. So I'm gonna stab you. Bing, bing. Yeah. You defeat the forgotten patient. You ever hear two nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed? Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home at this village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. First, I'm a rest. Because I don't want to die. Investigate downtown. Through a dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He steps in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. Let's follow him. Reception check success. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens to a surprised team with greasy hair ask who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside, you're relieved. Nice. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes from the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiokawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. Urgently moved to the exit of the bus and began searching the downtown village streets. Nice. As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you into her room. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. What happened? This trail has been abandoned by... This trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. Take the safe route. Taking the safe route costs you time, but you get to the top without incident. Burn out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine mean a new sinister cult has claimed this location. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Investigating the shrine. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some are also wear these eerie masks. Their voices are muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on your back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. Are they hiding something? Can't help but wonder what lies behind the mask that conceal the faces of the people around you. Are these even people they claim to be, or are they just masquerading as something they're not, hiding their true identities behind the mask that they wear? Interesting. As soon as you arrive home, you dial a number, put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone, and then it finally connects. Welcome home. Did you like it so far? No. It's okay. You don't have to be right yet. Everyone will wait for you. Your connection suddenly cuts off. When you attempt to reconnect, you find that the number has been blocked from accessing the bulletin. Dejected, you solemnly pack your computer to give it back. However, when you arrive back at the computer club, you find a note on the door. See you all soon. You soon learn that the club's members leaped in front of the train, holding hands. With little other choice, you sell off the computer and the guilt weighing on you for a while. Find the bulletin's number in the phone book. When you arrive at the address, you find the place empty. The bulletin was moved. Out of desperation, police began confiscating modems and banning students from computer use. Despite this, the suicides only seem to grow faster, spread even further beyond Shiokawa. 2. Your guts twist into knots every time you pass by the computer club's door. Bloody brief, a beckoning bulletin ending C. Old God stirs. Air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Bite mark gets worse. Find a small key. Okay, we'll check bulletin. Alright, we'll redo the scissors one. We already know all this. Scissor woman. Ritual. Check out school lockers. Oh, baseball bat. Hell yeah. What's that? What is that? Oh, wait. We can gain a new level. +1 charisma. Do this. Upgrade our strength and reason. At least we got a wooden bat. That's cool. Wait, what? Where's my wooden bat? Damn it. My wooden bat is gone. Okay, investigate the school. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? Stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in oily vapor. Let's watch the smog. By the time you realize the vapor is forming into a giant hand, it's too late. It crashes through the window, sending shards of glass everywhere. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. There was only a way to make her go away for a while. Use Kazumi Nakawa ally. Charisma failed. Damn. Oh, we've done this before. Run. Strength check success. Succeed in grabbing the backpack and return to the staircase. Okay. Let's check friend's diary. Let's go ahead and equip the wooden bat, because I don't want to be caught lacking. Does 4 damage, 100% speed, and 70% chance to hit. Bottom star and loop-de-loop on the left. Loop-de-loop on the left. Bottom star. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're good. Stumble upon an old computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database and look for anything that might help your investigation. Find a curious text file containing occult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. Perform the ritual. Prepare for combat. Alright, we've already got the wooden bat. Let's just spam some attacks. Yeah, we've got this in the bag. This is light work. Oh, come on. Let's go. So this woman is gone for good, or is she? You shudder, knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the eldritch being. Old God serves. The imposing shadow cast by the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. Another key. Okay, we got one more. Tragic tale of thermography teacher. 2B used to be one of the most outstanding classes in the school, at least before their teacher's disappearance. Her replacement glides through the school, entrancing all those around her with her soft voice and calming, emotionless eyes. Now she stands at the front of the class, scribbling occult symbols in chalk. and hissing lessons about the old gods. Children no longer play, but sit in their seats until dark, chanting along, learning of their eldritch masters and preparing to serve them. Following a rumor, you visit the house of a schoolgirl who acted really strange in the class. The girl's parents sit crying in the living room and fearfully point upstairs. Let's see. Fire escape. As you prepare a bath in the apartment, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Do a cold bath. Your body clearly wasn't prepared for a cold bath, and you can feel cold coming on. Great. Great. She sits in her bedroom in this bloodstained uniform, a dead rat lying in her hands. Ask why she killed it, she just grins. I'll investigate downtown twice to complete this quest. Let's do it. Let's do it. Roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Get lost. Spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street, and the passage of the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Path is blocked by a rotting corpse covered in poison ivy. Alright, we're chilling. I missed an attack. Great. Nice. Climbing a tree, you get a better view of the class. Weird schematics of some portal drawn on the blackboard could help in the future. Feeling paranoia, discomfort palpable in the air. Oh, I'm almost dead. Good +1 knowledge. We'll keep up in our strength. Our stamina up. I found an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who's been watching you. They wish you luck on your task and promise to meet you soon. How does this envelope end up in your bedroom? Another lead. The former teacher of the class may prove more useful. Knocking on the door, however, you get no answer. There's soul chittering behind the door. Investigate the village. Otherwise bleak village, you look at the most beautiful flower patch to surprise you. As you get closer to compliment the gardener, you hear weird sniffling sounds. Sniffling gardener! Bro, that did nothing. Nice. Wait, what's that? Shovel! Is a shovel better than the wooden bat? Damage is 6? Only 60% hit rate, but low key, we're gonna use it. Little boy from the school has been attacked by his classmates. Let's get to the hospital. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens the police had him committed, mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Talk to him. You immediately understand that the only difference between you and the crazy person is that you haven't been caught yet. You convince them to sneak out and join you in your quest. Oh, nice. Iwa. He's a chef. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. You find him in the hospital covered in bites. Just what is it with this whole summoning that he keeps speaking about between his sobs? Someone's been branding the patients with an occult symbol. They preparing to feast their eldritch masters? Another idea is you decide way outside the school itself. When you go to the school, you carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seems empty at first until you switch the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers, with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern in the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body to come closer, and the voices start. Ooh. What is that? Alright, let's see if the shovel is any good. We miss. Great. Oh, 7 damage. Oh my god. Yeah, we're low-key piecing him up. Lump of flesh. Where'd my lump of flesh go? Okay. The faint chanting doesn't stop and no one enters the building. Alright, let's go home and rest a little bit. Get our health back up. Nice. Okay. Investigate the school once again. Find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One medal seems particularly valuable. Break it and take it. Break the window glass, cutting yourself a little bit. The metal isn't made of gold, but you'll be able to sell it easily. Cool. Hear a scream coming from the school. It's time to enter. You sneak in through a window and skulk across the shadowy corridors. All the classrooms have been emptied out. Peering into one, you spot the corpse of a teacher nailed to the chalkboard. Shaking, you approach it. Ugh. Spot an odd bulge protruding from its stomach. It writhes against your fingers as you probe it. Suddenly, the teacher's chest rips apart, showering the classroom with gore. From within, a child coated in meat intestines leaps out, screeching with joy. Alright, we're good. We're good. Look how much damage we just did, bro. The shovel's OP. Okay, we just did nothing there. We missed 2 attacks in a row. 1 strong attack needs done. Bang. We defeated the gore-covered student. As you near the gym hall, the chanting rhythmic drums grow louder, threatening to intoxicate you. You creak the door open. What was that? Creak the door open and stifle a scream. The entire school is gathered around the huge portal surrounded by black candles. From within, the bellowing of a beast being summoned echoes. Teacher stands up front, covered in purple robe. Her true form is revealed. Oh my god, we're fighting the school? What? What am I even supposed to do in this situation? I can cast a spell. Oh, the spell worked. The spell worked. Hold up. This is a strat. Oh, yeah. Let's go. That was easy. That was easy. We just beat the whole school. With her dying scream, the teacher throws herself into the portal. Her vicious master shows no mercy. You hear it devour her before the connection shuts. Confused children lie on the ground crying. Thanks to you, however, they are safe. Nice. We saved them. Regain 1 stamina for all successful event skill checks. Faster offensive actions. We'll do fast swimmer. And just keep bringing up the strength. Oh, we've been... I'm dumb. The old god stirs. More and more of the students gone missing. The police have restricted access to school buildings. Well, I killed the school. So, like... I don't think the school even exists anymore. Is it time to go in the lighthouse? Enter lighthouse. We're going in the lighthouse, baby. Finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you two things. That whoever, or whatever, is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place. And that you should run away from this place as far and fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing those stairs. The rest of it. Slimy smelly, what is it? It's pulsating slowly in your hand. Let's go! Let's go up the stairs! What the hell? Wrapped in a cocoon, suspended in near-death state. You will wait days. Oh wait. Kathak Atarasu is free once again. The invisible strands of spiderweb slowly cover the entire city, entrapping everyone, including you. Wrapped in a cocoon, suspended in your death state, you will wait days, months, or maybe years until it's finally your turn to be eaten. What? Interesting. That one's locked. Customized playthrough. One last thing, a tall man left a suitcase. Well, we'll do this playthrough and this will be the last one. A tall man left a suitcase for you in the morning. He said you will know the password. I wonder what that would mean. I don't think I know the password. Oh! Rope figures in the woods. Transfer student. Oh, we can choose a character.
No.
Swim team captain. Well, we'll do this suit. The photographer. Classic mode. Old gods are waiting. Your only chance of survival is solving 5 different mysteries. The end of the world is at hand. Somewhere a group of people gather, trying to awaken their master. Do Goizo. Banished to another dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to the mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. Glimpses behind the reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. Thing forsaken by God. Banished to the dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. Glimpses behind her reflections are just the beginning of the real nightmare. Interesting. So is this just the same? It just has the same, like, replayability? Are these all the same mysteries? Okay, no, they're not. They're not. Interesting. Okay. I might end it there. I think I've gotten the full, like, understanding of the game. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe if this does well, I'll stream it again. But definitely an interesting game. I like the mystery aspect. The RPG, a lot of RPG games I've noticed can sometimes like overpower the game a little bit, and it gets a little redundant and stuff. And I think it does a good job with kind of limiting that, and doesn't let that overshadow the actual gameplay of the game, because it could have just been straight RPG and that's it. But I think a lot of they decided to have the mystery aspect and the storytelling as a big part of the game and keep it that way, which I liked that a lot. I might play again, try and like get like full ending or something, but I'm getting a little bit tired of playing it. But very cool game. Very cool game. I like it. If y'all want me to play again, I will. Just holler at me, and I'll play it again. But for now, that's where I'm going to stream. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. And yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, after this has been posted, hopefully you enjoyed it as well. And have a great rest of your day too. Or evening or afternoon, wherever that may be. But thank you for watching, and have a good one. Bye.